What's going on YouTube? Donnie with DER Reptiles here, and we are live. Wait to see who all shows up, and we will go from there. DER Reptiles here, and we are... KY Constrictors, what is going on, brother? Balls to the walls, how are you doing? What are you guys up to? I don't see you that often, but welcome to this live. What's going on, TJ? It's been a long week, hasn't it? Sure has been here. That is awesome. Make sure you smash that like button. That way you guys can spread the word that I'm live. What's going on, James? How are you doing? I don't have my tea because my daughter drank all my tea, so I gotta drink Pepsi. Go figure. What's going on, Jason? How are you doing tonight? Been balls to the walls. You have been having a bunch of pairing. That is awesome. Any luck? Jason, I'm a tea guy too, but my youngest daughter, Reagan, she drank all my tea. So, shame on her. Well, that is good that you've been having a lot of locks, so that is awesome. Don't tell her, but I'm thinking about it. Well, I'm still waiting on my lovely ladies over there to lay me some more eggs. So, you know, that's part of breeding ball pythons. We wait till they get up to the age of breeding. Then we wait till the males and females lock up. We wait for the eggs. And then after the eggs, we have to wait for the incubator to cook the eggs. And then when the eggs are ready to hatch, you cut them open or let them pip their own. You got to wait for them to come out. Well, then you have to wait for your holdbacks to grow up to start the whole process again. It's just a whole waiting game. You got to be very patient if you breed ball pythons. So yes, that is very true. So let's go ahead and take a look at a few of my girls. Of course, you guys seen a couple of them last night. That was Bonnie and Lillian. Those are... Bonnie just shed, so we'll wait and see. I don't know if she's going to go this year. To me, she looks like she's going to. Hopefully she does, because I want her to lay me a good round of eggs. So, I'll just put it this way. I got to start weighing all my snakes on a regular basis. Last time I weighed her and recorded it was last year in February, and she was 1,200 grams. Right now, she's over 2,700 grams. And she's grown a lot just since the breeding season, so that is a very good, positive thing, I hope. Yeah, I plan on doing that too, but when you got 65 snakes, it's kind of hard to do. And I just got the whole system of the reptile scan, so I'm getting used to that whole thing. Makes it a lot easier. So, let's see here. One of the girls I think that's going to go up, let's see here. What's going on, Jeff? I've been doing all right. Haven't seen you around in a while. You've probably been busy, but that's all right. No, I have not got a spider yet, or tarantula yet, but yeah. Let's see here. So this girl here, I paired with my male pied. I'm trying to prove her out to be het pied, and she has not ate the past couple weeks. And that's this girl here. She's laid both years that I've had her, and she has been on the heat consistently. So hopefully it's a good sign, and I believe she is a het pied. She's got some good markers on the bottom over here, but if you look at her, she does look a little swollen down in here. So I think she's going to go again this year, which is awesome. Hopefully she'll go pretty soon. So let's see here. Who else we got? Let's go ahead and look at my big normal girl, my big classic girls here. Guinevere, she's the one that kind of has a little attitude. But look at how she's laying. That's a good sign. Perfect circle on the heat. So that is a very good sign there. She was bred to a cinnamon goalie. The next one down here is Serigny. Of course, these girls here were all bought from the Reptile Barn. There's a girl here. She's been on the heat most of the time. She's real big and plump. And I don't recall if they're still eating or not. Hopefully. Let's see here. Then there's the other big girl. I think all these girls, the 3 girls I just showed you, I think they're all going to go for me this year, which is a good thing. So, if those 3 girls go for me, those are all going to be holdbacks, because it is that gene that I am working with now, which is the goalie gene, whatever, Golli. I haven't renamed it yet. It's this gene here. There is a difference. It's hard to tell on camera, but there is a difference between this and a normal, classic, I should say. So, I bred her up once, but I went ahead and stopped breeding her because I'm just going to go ahead and wait till next year. She's been kind of a picky eater for me, so we'll just wait on her to see what happens. Bonnie, however, is not staying on the heat. She is right there, and I need to put more water in her bowl. But she is on the water bowl, so she's evidently growing. You guys might ask, how is the girl that gave me some eggs already? How's she doing? Well, I don't think they like the new water bowls because, yeah, they can't fit in it, but they're all right. She ate the first couple weeks. She didn't eat last week or the week before because she was in shed, so hopefully she'll eat this week. Let's take a look at the spider het desert ghost, one of the females here. And I actually need to give her more water, so we'll do that real quick. But yeah, I really like these couplings, the 4-inch couplings I have for the water bowls. Those are working very, very, very well. I haven't had any tip over. Every now and then I'll get a piece of, they'll dump some substrate in there, but it's not very often. So, that is a very good thing. Alright, so this here is a female spider, 100% het for Desert Ghost, which means next year I'm hoping to do some Desert Ghost stuff. Lola looked like she was in ovulation today. She was building hard, and I placed a mail with her twice. 3 weeks later, boom. Oh, wow, that is awesome news, Jason. Let's see here. Sally, of course, my head albino girls hasn't done much. Here's Sally, my biggest head albino girl. They're not doing too much. I think it's because that the albino male that I bought from the neighbor, I don't think he's a good breeder. So I'm waiting until this guy here gets big enough, because he's going to have a big year next year once he gets up to size, and that's Clyde here. If you remember, earlier this year, he went on a food strike. Then he went back on food. So he is eating again, so that is awesome. Hopefully, he'll get up to size, keep pounding those rats, and do good. I quit pairing most of my females. The only ones I'm really pairing now is Bonnie. I'll still pair Lillian, but let me look. The last 2 times I put them in together, they did not lock up. So I'm saying I would say she's done. I don't know. But they'll go again next month just to see what happens. I am breeding Bonnie the albino to the male pied. I'm still breeding the spinner to Lillian. And then I'm also breeding the pied to the possible het pied girl still. So those 3 are getting paired still. And also the 3 classics are still getting paired to the cinnamon gullies. So that's the only 6 girls I'm still pairing. And then next year it will be a whole new boat. I got to find something to pair the Super Pastel with next year, because I'm not going to pair her to the spinner again. I'm going to go something different. I don't know what yet. But if this girl here, where's she at? If Bella here would get back on food, I would like her to get up to size. She is a pastel. I was told she was het for ghost. So I'm going to test that theory out, because I'm going to breed her with this guy here. He's in shed. This is a hypo. So I'm going to put them together, see if they create any hypo babies. And if so, that is guaranteed she is a het. And then I got a couple hypo. I got a hypo pastel and a hypo inchy that I'm also going to pair him to when they get big enough. But another one that's up and coming, she's back on food. No, I do not have anything exantic yet, Jason. The only other recessive I have pied, I have albino, I have hypo, I have a couple het desert ghost females, and then I have the beautiful lavender albino female that I cannot wait to get big enough, because I have a male that was sent to me from AEP, Miguel, over there at Always Involving. And that male, I named Henry Howard. If you don't know who that is H.H. Holmes. He was a serial killer in the Chicago area. He had a death mansion. But this is the male that is going to go with that lavender albino female. This is a pied 100% het lavender. I believe this is also a possible yellow belly. So hopefully it is. But we will find out. I'm hoping to get some lavender albino het pieds and then breed back to here, because that would really take my chances at getting a dreamsicle up a lot. So this guy is just awesome. He loves to be outside of his tub. He loves to just, hang around and hang out. As you can tell, I try to put him in and he tries to escape. But he's doing good. Doing very well. Eating like crazy. So that's what's kind of going on over here in the breeding spectrum. Rats are doing great. I'm producing like crazy. I'm actually going to be euthanizing some this week, or this weekend, because I'm kind of overgrowing my racks in there. Partly because they're doing very well at breeding, partly because I still have a lot of snakes off of feed right now. Now, when I get too big of a collection, I won't be naming my snakes. But as it goes right now, every one of these snakes, except the bottom 3 right there, and one right over there, has a name. So it's one of them things. I name all my snakes after serial killers, after Western outlaws, and also just outlaws, period. So sooner or later I'm going to run out of names, but that's okay. But one project that I am very, very excited about, that I cannot wait till next year, is this one right here. There's not a lot going on with this one, as far as not many people are working with this gene, and that is the trick gene. That is a trick gully. So, you might be asking, what am I going to do with that gene? Well, I don't think it's been done yet. So, Manson, I love it. That is awesome. I will be making hets out of it. But Trick is I think it's a codom or a dom. I don't know. Gene. But I'm going to be breeding it to, drum roll please, I am going to be breeding that Trick to none other than a male pied. Because I want to create a pied Trick. I don't think there is one out there yet. So I know there is some Tricks out there that's already het for pied, which they'll probably beat me, but that's okay. But I want to do that here. So I will do that here. And that's just one of my, things I want to do. Now, what's to say? Here's an idea, which is going to come in several years if I get that Trick pied. Or I don't even have to wait for that. If I get a dreamsicle first, what do you guys think it would look like if I went dreamsicle, Trick, a trick dreamsicle. Imagine what that would look like. That would be crazy. So that is another option I want to go for. But I cannot wait to make my first ever trick pied, and on top of that, a dreamsicle. I cannot wait for a dreamsicle. Those things are awesome. And then, of course, I got this girl here that is a het for pied. Well, possible het for pied. But let me pull her out, see what you think. Her name is Rose. She is a black pastel, possible het for pied, but look at those markers. Look at those markers. And I know you guys can't see it through the camera, but that is definitely some gold color. Look at all that blushing. Very strong markers, Jason. I'm 95% sure she's going to prove out. I just got to keep her eating and get her up to weight. Another girl, and I need to start breeding me some African Salford rats. I want to get this girl up to weight. That's my pied female. That's my 2 emoji girl. Her name is Etta. But one girl that will never see a man, a snake man that is this girl right here. She is a pet only, and that is a female pied. She will never see a male because of this right here. That is a kink. But she eats okay. She urates okay. She poops okay. She's fine. What is going down, Iron Dog? You know a guy, but I'll have to travel. Well, I don't like the idea of traveling with rats because it stresses them out and they may not make the trip. Kind of like just shipping them. Same thing. What's going on, LKB? I have fire with markers like that. Maybe het pied, maybe. Well, Jose, you don't, like Jason just said, you don't know for sure. That's why you always call them possible hets. How hard is it to travel with rats, Jason? And how's the best way to travel with them? That's the question. I put a pied male to her anyway, just in case. Exactly, Jose. That's the only way that you'll be able to tell is throw a pied to her to see if she throws out any pieds. If she throws out pieds, you know she's het. But yes, that is one thing that when you're talking about hets, you really need to know the breeder. You really need to understand how that breeder works and trust that breeder. Not hard. Lots of bedding in a smooth, dub-lined, vented bin. Dub-lined? What do you mean? Double-lined? What do you mean, Jason? Like, say someone was going to go drive 20 to 24 hours. But don't that stress them out quite a bit? And do you keep food and water in with them, or do you just let them go the trip without it? So yeah, I'm ready for the weekend. I may go ahead and feed my snakes tomorrow. I'm not sure. Me a chance to go ahead and euthanize some rats before I clean, so I don't have to really mess with them and spend all day doing stuff. But what I did, where'd I put it? I got to go through these before I do it the new way. But I went to Walmart and I got some CO2 cartridges. That way I can euthanize some rats. Yep, CO2. And then I bought off of Amazon, which I need to buy some special CO2 cartridges to use it. I bought one of these little guys. So what this is, let me pull this out. Oh, okay. So this is a Pro Bite Tool. It gives you a little sleeve that you can put around the CO2 cartridge. That way, you know, whenever you do the CO2, it gets cold, so this will help absorb that. You have to have the CO2 cartridges that have the threads at the end because it screws into this. And it has a little gasket in there. Plus, it comes with an extra little O-ring. So if that one gets damaged, then you got a replacement. But unlike the bike one to where you got to hold it down, all you got to do with this is just turn it. And it's a valve that opens up that turns on the CO2. So that is definitely what I'm going to use to do that. And this here just screws on to the this here screws on to the bike valve that's on the thing. So yeah, that is what happens with that. So after I go through all them, I'm going to be buying some threaded CO2 and doing it that way. Plus, eventually I will get a CO2 tank. Yeah, it will regulate it better, and you won't really scare the rats like if you use that black one like I got, because as soon as you push it down, it all gushes out and it scares the rats and all that. This way, it won't scare them. And I plan on eventually getting a tank and making it that way. But that's just what I got there. But yes, CO2 is the way I euthanize my rats. I haven't had to euthanize any in a while. I'm probably going to euthanize some of my older males and maybe even some females. I got a tub in there with a male and 2 females that they haven't produced anything lately, and they're getting a little older. So I'm going to go ahead and euthanize them off and put in some grow-ups that I already have ready to breed. So I'll throw them in there. In a couple months, I'll have babies coming from them. So all the new ones I'm putting in, I'm going 1 to 4, and then really keeping an eye on everything. And if it needs cleaned twice a week, I'll clean it twice a week. So how about this? Get the word out. I only got, let's say, 2. We'll go 3 snakes next week. Next Friday night. Here's what we're going to do. Next Friday night. Rat bedding, that is a very good question. I was using pine. I went to aspen. And then I went to this... let's go in here and take a look. It's... I get it from a guy over in a few towns over that gets his bedding from a cabinet manufacturer, and it's like grinding, or you know, if you take a rasp and you rasp wood and it has that little shavings popping off, that's what it reminds me of. But it's this stuff here. It is pine, but it's a different type of pine. And the thing is it is a little dusty, but it's not the dust that messes with your rats. It's, let me see if I can find a good tub here to look at, because a lot of these tubs are dirty because I got to clean. Let me turn some lights on. Let me turn this light on real quick, and I'll show you a tub with some rats. I tend to like the gold color stuff better than the normal. Well, I got this right here I can show you. This stuff here. See, that's not your typical pine shavings. That stuff works very well, even though you can see here there's some dust in it. That does not matter. It's not like the dust that you get in your, you know, pine bedding that you buy at your wherever you buy it at. But yeah, that is what I use for rat bedding. Bonnie is doing great. She just shed the other yesterday, I think, or the day before. So she's looking good. She is she's over 2,700 grams right now. So I was having trouble with my rats a while back. I don't know if it was because of the cold weather or the fan that was blowing by the racks or what it was, but they was getting sick and passing away. Like, I was getting out 3 and 4 rats like every 2 days. And I went to aspen. That helped out a little bit. I moved them away from the window. That helped a little bit more. And then I switched over to this bedding here, and I'm hardly getting any dead rats at all. Yeah, you'll have your occasional dead baby. You know how rats are. If there's a weak one in the bunch, they take it out. I keep a close eye on it. If any of them's looking bad, ow, that's hot. If any of them starting to look bad, I'll make sure to try to feed them off. But Yeah, I've had really good luck with that new bedding. What's going on? Yes, I believe it would be respiratory. I think it was a mixture between the cold weather and the fan blowing by because I was trying to control the smell, and also the bedding that I was using. The dust that was in that bedding was just irritating them like crazy. This bedding here is a lot better, and it's doing a lot better, and they're producing a lot more than they were the other over there. So that is awesome. What's going on, Josh? How you doing? But yeah, that's what's going on with the rats. They're doing very well right now. I got to euthanize some. They're doing so well. And also I'm going to euthanize some adult males. I got some males I grew up and holdbacks, and I'm going to throw them in place with them. But I'm going to do it the smart way because I want to wait until there's no babies in that tub. If the mom is pregnant, I'm fine with it. But if there's babies in there, I don't want to throw a new rat in the mix because I don't want the mama to feel threatened and then go and either fight the male or eat the babies, which they will do. So that's what I plan on doing there. And that's like, I was wanting this one male because I had a couple older females pass away in this tub, and it was down to a one male, one female, but the female had babies. So what I did was I pulled her out, put her in the tub by herself, and then put 4 new females in the tub with him, and he's doing his job there. So that's what you got to do, in my opinion. But, oh, I know what I was going to show you guys. Got sidetracked there for a minute. So, we'll go next Saturday. That way we can, you guys can announce it or whatever else. We're going to we're going to auction off 3 different snakes. Next Saturday, not tomorrow, a week from tomorrow. So here's what we're going to auction off. We'll have a little bit of a reserve, but not much. So the first one is going to be Spinner Blast, a DER Reptiles hatchling that I hatched out last year. This is a female. I'll get weights by next week, but that's going to be one of the auctioned off snakes for next weekend. Another one is going to be this Lemon Blast female right here. That is also a DER Reptiles hatchling that I hatched out last year. And then one other one, it's going to be a male. I think it's just going to be a pastel, but I'm not sure. Let me see here. Let me think about this for a minute. I got to think about the third one real quick. None of those. We will go with this right here. If you guys want me to auction this one off, I will. This is a very dark pastel. This is not my hatchling, but it is from the super pastel female that I have. Very good colors. Look at all the contrast there. Dark to light. Has real good yellows right in here. Awesome. So that would be the 3 ball pythons we will auction off next weekend. And we'll see what happens with them. The pastel won't have a reserve. The other 2 will. Not bad, though. No zoo in mine, my friend. So, yeah. What do you guys think of that idea? Think it's a good idea to have an auction next weekend? If you like that idea, give it a big thumbs up. And we'll see. See how many people like it. Lemon Blast is a female. Spinner Blast is a female. Pastel is a male. So yes. So there's one thumbs up. Very good snakes. I was going to hold them back, but I'm going to go ahead and let you guys have them. I got more brewing over there, so if I want to hold them back, I will. So if you guys want to, next Saturday night, we can do that. Or we can do a silent auction. It don't matter to me, but we can do an auction. You guys just tell me what you guys think. But I think next weekend we can do an auction. Let's see here. What's going on? You will be vending a show with Ball Python Boulevard next weekend. That is awesome, Josh. So DEA, any stickers yet? I know that she sent them out to you. So yeah, no stickers yet. Okay, well, like I told you in the messages, if you don't get them by say Tuesday, I'll send you out another one because I got probably 5 to 10 more to send out, and I've been getting stickers like crazy too. I haven't got them on the incubator yet. I'll try to get them on the incubator tonight or tomorrow, and then show you guys tomorrow during the live. LKB, let me see here. Let me see the list real quick. Leon, did you send me your address? I don't think I have your address yet, Leon. LKB. Spartan. Josh, would you like to trade stickers, or do you have stickers yet? Where's mine at? Yeah, go ahead and email it to me again, and I'll make sure they get out this week. That's funny. Here's the DER Reptile sticker. So yeah, just send me your address. I got some stickers going out next week, so they can be headed out to you next week. And Jason, I still need an address to send yours out. James, I don't remember. I don't remember if I have yours either. I should have it. I think I do. I have to look a little deeper. Having 3 other people in the house, things don't stay where they should. All right, LKB. Thank you. But yes, so today I drove Bloody Mary, first time in rain, handled like a dream. But she got wet when I opened the door up, so I had to go out and I had to dry her off when I got her home. But yes, everything is going great here at DER Reptiles. Of course, I am alone. They went bowling again. Let's see here. Who do we want to look at? Let's take a look at my fire, because you guys haven't seen that in a while, and this guy has really lightened up. This is a new line of fire that is from the breeder I got the Golly Project from. Oh, calm down. Oh, I know. I'm just pissing you off. Look at that fire. You gonna show your head out there, little buddy? He's trying to be shy. But look at him. He is awesome. There's his belly. Call him Pissy Jr. Actually, his name is... Mr. Broadwell, I'll just put it that way. I'll show it very fast, but this is a... I'll just put it this way. It's not Richard, but it's a nickname of Richard. You think you got it? That is his name. No, I did not make it up. No, I didn't try to be funny in that aspect. But that is a sheriff that helped out with the Dalton gang in Coffeyville, Kansas back in 1892. Let's see here. Let's check on old Ted Bundy. You guys know who Ted Bundy is. But here's something you guys may not know. I know I've said it before, and I'm still trying to draw the lines, but my aunt and my mom backed me up. Or my aunt told me and my mom backed her up. Ted Bundy is a distant relative of mine. Come here, you're fine. This here is an ivory. Now, if you guys have been watching the channel for a while, what am I going to do with this ivory? What am I going to pair the ivory to? Where's the Green River Killer? I got him. Gary Ridgway. I got him. Where's he at? He is right here. Nope, I'm not auctioning that guy off. Here is Gary Ridgway. That is a gully female, or gully male, sorry. So yes, I got Gary Ridgway also. No, what I'm going to breed that ivory to, and this is going to be a project that I got to get, is I'm going to breed that Golli. I keep butchering that name. I am going to breed that ivory, which is possible something else too. But I'm going to breed him to a asphalt and gravel. Which means 50% of those babies are going to be highway, 50% of those babies are going to be freeways. So yes, I'm going to be getting into the into the highway and freeway project eventually. But I had a chance to get that guy at a good price, so I did it. I may even save up the money and get a super gravel and a super asphalt. That way, I make all highways and I make all freeways. So, what do you guys think of that? I kind of like that idea. Because if I get a... Yeah, I got some good plans, so make sure you guys stay tuned. And don't forget, we do have that 500 subscriber giveaway going on right now. I think last week I gained 2 subscribers, so we're getting there, slowly but surely. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here. Don't forget, we're going live again tomorrow night. I'm going to have the stickers on the incubator. We will change out the presence seal on top of the eggs, so we'll check on them. So make sure you guys come back tomorrow night for some updates. So have a great night. Thank you guys for watching and joining, especially those of you that haven't been here in a while. I know everybody's busy, but thank you so much for watching and supporting me and making this reptile community so awesome. But anyway, I will see everybody tomorrow night, and I will see you later. Bye.